billion dollars. And then look at MIT. Their budget is $2.4 billion.
With a B.
With a B.
for one institution.
For one institution. So there you have the difference. So folks, if you know somebody up in the government, try and lobby them to make sure they break away from the government. At the same time, regardless of the cost and the creed, how poor you are, you get IIT education. Once it goes Ivy League, I don't think many people can afford to go there.
Well, that's just it. And I think if they're asking for that small bit of increase, it should be a no-brainer. The government should absolutely say, of course. It's a drop in the bucket for the return.
But they cannot give them the salary raise because then they will go above the salary of MPs and ministers and the others. And in India, that's a no-no. You can't do that.
Well, first of all, they should decouple the MPs and the ministers from the education system. But number two, I thought the ministers were wearing khadi a second ago, right? They should be in support of something like this. This is education.
The World Trade Towers, they got destroyed on September 11th. They're rebuilding it. So while they're rebuilding it, of course, the Port Authority is in charge of it. The first 20 stories of this new building, it'll be wrapped around in a blast-proof glass. So PPG Industries out of Pittsburgh helped with the design, made sure the specs were designed in such a way so that it will withstand blast from a bomb. Now, they put it out for a bid.
Oh, no.
And Chinese company won it. It's called Shanghai Glass. And the union is in the uproar. The manufacturer is in uproar. This is unfair. After all, Chinese government, let's face it, subsidizes the energy
required to create the glass.
That's right. So this is perfect for them to actually file a lawsuit against them or report to the government for dumping something and the duties are put on. But the union is saying, not this time. We are going to wait. We hope the government will change their mind. There's such important history to this particular structure. And I know you will always say there are global issues and the others.
You will be surprised with my answer on this one. I don't know if there's a way to do this legally, and I don't know if there's a government provision for it, but it's a sacred site now. In the United States, it's a memorial site because there's so many people that lost their lives there. I'm surprised to see them actually taking this to an international marketplace for bid. Why not let local industries, or at least domestic industries, be preferential in this kind of bidding when it is that type of a memorial that you're constructing? See, I'm not always about globalization. Sometimes I think for things like this, it should be lopsided. This is fair in its own way.
But you know what? The best reason they're giving is let's take a look at the record of China. How is their manufacturing done? Remember, this is going to be a blast-proof glass. They do not have a good manufacturing record. It may come out defective. So let's rethink this. So everybody is waiting.
There's two ways to go. There's the positive route, and then there's the fear route. I think for them probably, I don't know, maybe they'll succeed going the fear route, but I think it would be a stronger argument to say this is a memorial. It's a national memorial, so there should be national inputs into that memorial, not foreign inputs. Well, in the spirit of Diwali, I have to share this one story because it was just very heartwarming. It's about a 16-year-old boy in West Bengal, India. His name is Babar Ali. He is quite possibly the youngest headmaster in India.
Wow, at that age?
At that age. Let me tell you what he's done. He's quite amazing. He basically gets up and goes to school every day. He has to travel large distance to go to his classes, and he pays a lot of money to go to these classes. He's a poor boy. But when he comes back home, guess what he does? He runs a school in his backyard. Basically, all the poor rural villagers that are there, they can't afford to send their kids to the school that he goes to. He just comes home and regurgitates all the lessons he just learned in school that day with the kids in his backyard. He's been doing this for some time, and it's taken a hold. So much so that, get this, he has over 800 students now in his backyard taking this class. Not only that, he's been so successful, he's now got 10 teachers at his local school. Everything and everyone is free. They all give their time free, they give their books free, And this has become a thriving success. And he plans on continuing his work. But he's 16, he does a full day's worth of work at school, and he comes back, and this is what he does. This has become his mission.
This is a great Diwali story.
It really is. I mean, it goes to show you that you can be as young without power, without money, but if you have an idea and if you have the drive, it doesn't matter. You could turn anything into gold. That's what he has done.
Folks, we want to wish you a very happy Diwali. Asta and I really enjoy doing these Incon pieces, and we certainly hope that you enjoy them as well.
That's right. I mean, we always want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a very healthy and prosperous new year. That's what we do during the Diwali season, and so that's what I'd like to wish for our audience today.
And folks, you all know that we always have a lot of dancing on our show on Diwali Day, and this will be no exception, except we have an In Conversation with
Kajal Mehta of Dunya Dance. She is actually a co-founder of Dunya Dance, and they appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show. I'm not sure if many of you caught it, but they were on the show doing a Bollywood number when Abhishek and Aishwarya Rai were on the show. So she'll be here, and she'll be talking to us about that day and about her dance production company.
And from both of us to you and your family, from our Darshan family, want to wish you the best of Diwali. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.